Trust me, there will come a moment when your powers will be needed. But you don't choose that moment. That moment chooses you.
I just got goosebumps. Wait a second, did you steal that from Oprah?
The second film delves even further into Sonic's mythology. So how was the process to bring more characters from Sonic's world like Tails and Knuckles to this movie?
Oh, just so exciting. I mean, when we saw the reaction to our little tease of Tails at the end of the first film, and just to see audiences just collectively lose their minds. I mean, I know Tails is a popular character, but to see those audiences and grown adults like screaming at the movie screen was amazing.
I mean, incredible. I think the world gets bigger. I was very disappointed that Idris Elba wasn't on set to voice Knuckles in person. I will send that complaint all the way to the top. But I think the world gets bigger and more fun. And I think it's just the dynamics that are at play when, Sonic has two foes now that he has to deal with. And now he has help. And how does he receive that help through Tails? And so I think it's just really cool how the world is getting bigger and also bringing back fan favorites at the same time.
And with so many new elements and characters to add in the sequel, did something got left out and maybe will appear in a third movie?
There's always ideas that just for one reason or another just don't quite fit. It just isn't right for the story. And yeah, there's part of you that just is a little bummed that it didn't make it. And yes, there's always an opportunity maybe to bring that stuff back down the line.
Yeah, and Sonic 2 is a hilarious movie. Having comedians like Jim Carrey and Ben Schwartz helped to make this movie even funnier.
Oh, I mean, if you want to make a comedy, hire funny people. And those are two of the funniest people in the business. But their whole cast, everyone just really is so talented, has such a great sense of humor. They're all funny. They all make it look so easy. But yeah, I mean, that's obviously such an important part of these films. We love the action. We love the heart and the humor. And it's just that balance of those elements that I think makes for a really great Sonic movie.
Yeah, and I gotta say that I laughed so much that I started crying with Idris Elba's Knuckles. So it was really funny.
That's great to hear.
Yeah! I make this look good! Oh, great. The Winter Soldier.
And there's a particular scene when we have humans interacting with a dog and a CGI hedgehog. So how hard it was to plan and execute the technical aspects of this movie?
It's very technical, but yes, you bring up an excellent point. We also have some animal actors in the film, and of course, they come with their own challenges, but we had really great animal trainers on the film who were able to get us really great stuff.
And the second film is even bigger, with more action and more comedy. So how was the production of this one compared with the first?
Oh man, I mean, it was different for a myriad of reasons. I think the first one, obviously, we shot it pre-pandemic, so it just felt different. So there were a lot of, constraints on how we did it. But I also think just the characters having more to do. I'm no longer tied in a chair and I'm able to be free and be a part of the action. And so our characters are super, developed, and, our sisterhood is fleshed out. So that was really fun to bring to life.
This is my next question, because when we talk about action, Maddie and Rachel get back in style with a rescue mission. So what was your reaction when you got the script and discovered your role in this new Sonic adventure?
Excited, Maddie and Rachel actually having agency and going and being part of the action and being part of helping the situation. It's a lot of girl power, and just excited for, I think, people to also see Natasha's character, who you expect to be this bride and this one thing, and then it turns to be another thing. I don't know. I think rooting for each other as sisters and having each other's backs, I think a lot of people are gonna like.
Yeah, and Ben Schwartz said in previous interviews that the greatest goal of the first movie was to make the fans proud, and it did. So how do you think they'll react to the second movie?
I think they're gonna be even prouder. Jeff Fowler is a fan of Sonic, and he really did make it for the fans. And so I think it's gonna just be something, especially now in the world, it's just gonna bring a smile to a lot of people's faces. And I don't know, there's just a lot of joy in it. I know I was smiling, but like the whole time. So we hope we make you proud. Yeah.
Face it, You're never going to get my power.
Do I look like I need your power?